Good day and good night. Welcome to the High and Low Retrospective, the place where we rewind and rewatch the moments that defined genres, shaped culture, and made us feel like someone somewhere just got us. Today we're pulling up a stool and stepping into one of television's most iconic hangouts, a bar where the drinks are cold, the characters are warmer, and the sense of community is timeless. This is the story of Cheers and what it taught us about the third space and why that concept still matters today. The year is 1982. America is navigating economic recovery. Cable TV is beginning to change viewing habits, and sitcoms are split between wholesome family living rooms like Family Ties and The Cosby Show, and quirky workplaces like Taxi and WKRP in Cincinnati. Into this mix walks a modest little show set entirely in a Boston bar. NBC was in a ratings slump. They took a chance on Cheers, a series that didn't look like much on paper. One location, a small ensemble, no big stars, but creators Glenn and Les Charles, along with director James Burrows, saw potential in something simpler, a social setting where real conversation could thrive. And what was Cheers really about? Well, on the surface, it was about Sam Malone, an ex-baseball player and recovering alcoholic running a bar, Diane Chambers, a sharp-tongued academic turned reluctant waitress, and the rotating cast of regulars who filled the bar stools every night. But underneath, Cheers was about a third space, a social hub that wasn't home and it wasn't work. It was the in-between space where people chose to be, where identity got messy, funny, and heartbreakingly human. A community built not by blood or paycheck, but by ritual and recognition.
There are in America great neighborhood bars, but not everybody has one, and so we thought we'd give, for all those poor, deprived people, we'd give them one. And that included ourselves. We didn't have one, so we created one, a place that we would like to go and spend time, and where everybody could go one night a week. And
the Charles brothers and Burrows were veterans of Taxi, and they brought with them a desire to tell character-driven stories grounded in realism. They modeled the bar on real Boston watering holes and drew inspiration from plays like The Iceman Cometh. They envisioned a show that could capture the dynamics of chosen family in a confined space, a public living room where a wide spectrum of American life could converge. The genius of Cheers lay in its ensemble. Sam, Diane, Carla, Coach, Norm, Cliff, Woody, Rebecca, Frasier. Each character brought their own rhythm to the bar, and over time, viewers came to know them like real people. Sam Malone, played by Ted Danson, charming, flawed, but deeply loyal. Diane Chambers, played by Shelley Long, idealistic and intellectual, yet emotionally raw. Norm Peterson, played by George Wendt, the ultimate regular, always greeted by name. Cliff Clavin, played by John Ratzenberger, the trivia-loving mailman and self-appointed bar expert. Carla Tortelli, played by Rhea Perlman, sarcastic, sharp, and fiercely honest. Coach, played by Ernie Pantuso, and later Woody, played by Woody Harrelson. They were the heart and innocence of the place. Frasier Crane, played by Kelsey Grammer, and Rebecca Howe, played by Kirstie Alley, were high-concept characters that still fit right in. This wasn't just a group of co-workers or neighbors. They were something more complicated, a self-selected community. American sociologist Ray Oldenburg coined the term third place to describe social surroundings separate from the structured demands of home, your first place, and work, your second place. These are casual, accessible gathering spots, bars, cafes, barbershops, and they act as informal anchors of community life. Now, Cheers didn't just depict a third space, it was a third space. The bar operated as a neutral zone where politics, class, and background blurred. You weren't your job or your title there, you were just you. Norm, Cliff, Sam, the guy at the end of the bar, the woman pouring the drinks. It was a space of decompression and connection, and that's why it resonated. Cheers was about the need for belonging outside of obligation. Now, Cheers' theme song was a love letter to belonging. From the opening line,
"Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got."
Gary Portnoy and Judy Hart Angelo's theme song set the emotional tone. It wasn't catchy fluff, it was lyrical sociology. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. These lines captured the ache for a place of recognition where your presence matters and your absence is noticed. The theme song didn't just reflect the premise of the show, it made you feel like you belonged in that bar too. And when you have a moment, do yourself a favor, search up that song and listen to it with this in mind.
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
And the photos in the intro. As the music plays, you got vintage black and white images. They fade in, men raising glasses, bartenders mid-pour, 19th century revelers. These weren't generic stock shots. They were real photos from American taverns, pulled from public archives and antique postcards. The opening credits serve as a quiet nod to the continuity of social gathering spaces throughout American history. A reminder that the bar in Cheers wasn't just fictional. It was a stand-in for something real, something timeless. Cheers started slow. In its first season, it ranked last in the Nielsen ratings, but NBC stuck with it, and by season 3, it was a top 10 hit. Over 11 seasons, the show won 28 Emmys and became a foundational piece of NBC's must-see TV era. It launched Frasier, one of the most successful spin-offs in TV history. But more than accolades or longevity, Cheers earned something rare: emotional permanence. It became a cultural shorthand for the ideal third space. Well, do third spaces still exist? In some ways, yes, but they're under threat. Remote work, gentrification, digital communication, they've all chipped away at the traditional local hangout, the barbershop, the corner pub, the bookstore. These spaces are fewer and farther between, and yet the need hasn't vanished. If anything, it's grown. We crave places where we're not consumers or workers, just people. And that's why Cheers still hits. It reminds us of what we're missing. Now, Cheers wasn't the first show to center around a social hub, Taxi, Barney Miller, Alice, but it perfected the form. Its DNA lives on in shows like Friends, which featured the central perk, The Office, the workplace as third space, Parks and Recreation, where City Hall was community, and then there's Ted Lasso, the pub as the emotional refuge. Every time we watch characters gather in a shared space that isn't home or work, we're feeling the ripple effect of Cheers. So that's the High and Low Retrospective on Cheers, a sitcom that redefined what a setting could be, a theme song that doubled as a thesis, a cast that felt like people we knew, a bar that showed us the value of a third place in an increasingly isolated world. It wasn't just about beer, it was about belonging. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the shows, the movies, the moments that helped us find our people. Until next time, may you always have a stool waiting. And remember,
you're going to do fine. Things are going to turn around, I swear.